How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, the visual novel, the Kyou route, our dear Kyou girl. And this is Rio. Shouldn't we be with her? Shouldn't we be with her, because we're so nice to her? Because, we did cheat on her? I don't think we deserve anyone at this point, but, that's how it's going. Previously, well, Kyou said that she actually liked us. She didn't know we were, well, she knew we were listening, but, I was just trying to, explain it to Sunahara. Well, I don't know where this is going, but I know the dumping of Rio is coming, and I'm not looking forward to that, because that's just mean. Cheated on her with her sister, that's not very nice. Oh, well. Alright, let's just see where this fucking goes. Which is why I thought things going well now, then the future must be bright as well. Always got an even set in Rio's voice. I'm too excited and panicky and over the edge about this. Fujibayashi says with a happy expression. Very happy. Nothing bad could ever happen to me expression. If things are going well now, huh? I wonder if I can really say it's going well, right? It's not. It's really not. At the very least, accepting what had happened with Kyou yesterday, I suppose you can say things are going well. Yeah, and the kiss behind the back. Or, I'm sorry, there's two girls at once behind their back, a good thing. The gloomy feeling that I've been carrying within me has turned so unpleasant that I am unable to accept the situation I find myself in now. Okazaki-kun? Yeah, what's up? Now, someone's beginning to think maybe everything's not alright. Maybe something is happening that I am not aware of. For a moment, it looks like Fujibayashi is thinking about something. But it is really just for a moment. Immediately afterward, for drinks, I have coffee, milk, and orange juice. Which one would you like? She asks as she pulls out the juice pack from the paper bag. Sitting on the stone fence, the two of us eat bread together. Over and over again, we find ourselves drawing the attention of students who walk through the school gate or those who have finished lunch and are looking outside from their classrooms. There's a lot of people looking at us, probably because well, no, they don't know. They still think I'm going out with your sister. They're probably thinking that I'm a player right now, which I am. You are right. I wonder how they view us. I think they feel sorry for you. I certainly feel sorry for you right now. View us? What do you mean? Do we look like we are dating to them? Well, if we weren't, then we wouldn't be sitting next to each other and having lunch now, would we? That's true, I suppose. Fujibayashi smiled. Those about your sister. The girl that I chose to date instead of you this playthrough. Came out. Alien the movie. Little, is it Xenomorph? I don't know what they're called. By being together like this, others will start looking at us. Which is why even if we don't proclaim to anyone that we are going out, the word will probably spread and we will be publicly recognised as lovers before we know it. With a smile. She said all that with a worry-free smile. When she smiles like that, I can't look directly at Fujibayashi anymore. Feeling uncomfortable and embarrassed, I look at the campus building for no apparent reason. Oh dear. Through the windows, I can see several students who have finished lunch merrily having a conversation. Just as Fujibayashi mentioned, there are also people who are looking this way. Probably they want to see some action, I mean, they don't even have, porn websites in 2000 and, what was it, 2, 3? Or, maybe they just don't have it at school. Maybe they need a little secret ICT room, aren't they? Through the windows, I catch sight of someone within the crowd who has been staring at. Is it Kyou? Is Kyou holding back? The person has long hair. Who do I know who has long hair? Is it Jesus? Is it the Son of Man? And a white ribbon tied in it. It could be Sunahara. I mean, he has short blonde hair with nothing in it. Okazaki-kun, what's the matter? Is somebody looking at us from the school building? Nah. Acting as calm as I can, I look at Fujibayashi. I was just thinking, it does seem like everyone's looking at us. You're right, it really does make me feel a little embarrassed. Or at least not running for your fucking life as you normally do. I want to say I've had a good, impact on you. But all of this is going to reverse itself when, we inevitably break up. And it's not even going to be like, oh, I'll just, start a new game and then I'll avoid this. It's, no, I've got to fucking... I've got to break your heart. I don't feel like you deserve this, Kyou. Oh, Ryo. Oh. What if, like, Tomoe actually called Ryo Kyou by accident? That would be a bit cringy. Just in bed, like, they start doing it, and then it's like, oh, Kyou, and then she's like, oh dear, right, okay, again, trying to organise my hair, because it doesn't want to work with me. I miss my head and conditioner shampoo. With her cheeks blushing just a little, Fujibayashi smiles, and then drinks from the box of orange juice she is holding. When I turn my focus back to where Kyou was in the school building, she can no longer be seen, because she's invisible. She picked an invisible power-up. Guess she left. I take a bite out of the curry bread I'm holding. Alright, even though I chew it pretty well, it's still pretty hard to swallow. Yeah, all of this is pretty hard to... Oh, no, no, I don't like the emotional music. After the day's classes are over, the classroom goes through a storm of activity and then returns to its previous tranquility soon afterward. One after another, my classmates, I wouldn't really call them mates, anyone who's a stranger is an enemy in this game. My classmates leave the room. Fujibayashi is no longer in the classroom. That's because she's gone to a meeting for the Founders Festival. Oh, is that coming up? God, I've been to that a few times now. And the new student council that has just been elected. I guess I should be waiting for Fujibayashi to come back and go home together. But right now, I deeply let out a sigh, grab my bag, and leave the classroom. Who's a-coming? Is Kyou on her way? She's gonna run up and catch up with me. Okay. Already walking heavily, I come to a complete halt. I stare in front of me, and at the end of my vision, there is a single person who, like me, has stopped walking and is staring at me. Yo. Oh dear. Should we just bang here, get it over with? Maybe be like that one episode of Eric Cartman where Wendy likes Eric and then, you know, that one kiss solves it all. Hey, we trade awkward greetings with each other. Isn't there a meeting? It's a pain, I'm ditching. You're an amazing class president, you know that? You aren't getting anything for praising me. Though the flow of our conversation is fluid as always, well, it wasn't like the other day, was it? It was fucking silent AF. Our tones are not nearly as lively. So that our eyes don't meet, the two of us awkwardly face anything but each other. Are you waiting for her here? She asks hesitantly. For who? Ryo! Nah, I'm going home first today. Oh. Kyou mutters and looks at the ground. Did you want to suck my willy? You know, steal the willy of your sister. Normally, she would yell, wait for her here, or something along the lines. I should begin to catch on that maybe I like her more. The awkward atmosphere continues to grow thicker. Well, see ya, she says, turns around and starts to walk. Looking at her back, I firmly grip my bag and start walking in the same direction. Oh dear, well you might want to try and get away, but I'm stalking her apparently. Good. Why are you following me? I told you I'm going home, how else am I going to get hit there? Kyou stays silent and walks forward as if she's trying to run away from the situation. And I start walking forward as well. Couldn't you just stand still? We walk in parallel with an awkward distance between us. There has not been any conversation. I can feel only the tense atmosphere that envelops us, seemingly choking our usual banter and connecting us up together. I find myself being overly conscious of all this. Every time Kyou's breath pauses, my heart thumps, thinking perhaps she would say something. I also thought about saying something myself, but I can't think of the right words. Before any words could pass through my throat, my mind has turned completely blank. Okay, still walking out. I'm gonna try and memorize the route so I know which direction to go to school now. Is school like on the right? Well, the gate's there, it's not even that far. Sorry, I thought the school was like down that main road there. Whatever. Only a headache-like pulsation remains in my head. This process repeats over and over. Hey. I said hey. What's up? How long are you going to keep following me? What do you mean, how long? You're supposed to go that way, no? Before I knew it, we had arrived at the point where we part ways. From here, we go in different directions to get home. Did you enjoy being stalked today? You know, can you advise me about a 1 to 5? How good was my service? Would you recommend me to your friends? Yeah, like Ryo. The two of us stop walking and fall into silence. The silence continues once again. Just as I thought. You know, Kyou starts talking. About yesterday. Deep inside my throat, something hot thumps. Don't take what Yohei said seriously, okay? What bit? I don't take anything Yohei says seriously. It's not like I think anything of you. And I don't see you in any special light. It's just that I want to see things go well between you and Ryo. Other than that, there's nothing, okay? Why? Even that thing with Yohei yesterday, I just thought that would be the best way to put the rumors to rest. And I do regret it since, I guess I did something kind of mean to Yohei. Yeah, don't worry, everyone fucking shits on his fucking face, it's fine. Why does she... And so, I don't want you to think too much about it. If you do, then you'll get Ryo worrying too. More like, that'd be cruel to Ryo too. Why does Kyou... Look, being her boyfriend, you have to think only about her, no? Making your girlfriend worry is the worst, don't you think? Always smile at moments like these. Because she's trying to hide behind a facade. She's chosen her persona and she's gonna battle with it. You shouldn't mind me one bit, okay? Yep, you can't. You absolutely can't. It looks so fragile, as if it would fall apart the moment I touch it. It's an admirable, yet painful... Because I don't think anything of you, okay? Smile. Ugh. I clenched my fist. My nails bite into my palm. Without the pain, I would have been moved. My heart would have been moved by this girl, fighting all by herself before my eyes. I wouldn't really call it fighting, she's rejecting us. There's a difference. However, even though I realise it now, it may be too late. Still clenching my fist, I look at Kyou. Too late for... Oh, is this where I... No, my heart has changed in this parallel universe. I wanna be with her and her alone. Yeah, I don't believe that somehow. Her face is a mirror image of Fujibayashi's. Whether I like it or not, I am reminded of Fujibayashi. And it is exactly that thought that keeps my legs stopped in that same spot. Well, see ya. With a smile stubbornly prevailing on her face, Kyou waves at me and turns around. Then, slowly, she walks farther and farther away from me. All I could do is to stare as she leaves. Couldn't shout and then make out with her. It feels as if something has just passed through my chest. Something warm, and yet cold and bitter. This isn't good. I murmur softly, so no one can hear me. Although the words were soft enough to dissipate into the wind, they continue to ring loud and clear within my heart. Alright, good times. Good times of heartbreak, grief, and sorrow. Really the kind of thing I want when I need an uplifting story. I had a terrible night's sleep. Right. Stood up as I hold my forehead due to a faint headache. Just what's going on with me? I murmur, recalling the dream that I had just a moment ago. Care to describe it? Did it have something to do with you murdering Ryo and Kyou laughing? Kyou appeared in it, and for some reason, I was hugging her. I'd say don't tell anyone, but you're gonna get another dream like this, aren't you? In the dream, I rested my head on her shoulder without saying a thing and did nothing but hug her. Did you not want to, reproduce? That's what most normal teenagers do, like in their dreams. Then next to us, Fujibayashi kept looking at us, while tears silently dripped down her face. Well, this is the kind of dream that's going to come true at some point, isn't it? Ha! Dispirited, oh, it's an exhale. I thought it was a giggle. I exhaled deeply and slowly turned to look at the clock. This is the first time I am late since I started dating Fujibayashi. Is this to represent that you're not really feeling it with her right now? A familiar scene on the road to school. It's a scene I used to see all the time. For me, this used to be a part of my daily routine. Even so, my steps are heavy. It's probably because I feel a twinge of guilt towards Fujibayashi for being late. No, that isn't why. The source of my guilt is something else. It comes down to the dream I saw this morning. It's why my emotions are in turmoil right now. My legs stop. If I keep going, then I'll arrive at school. If that happens, then I'll have to go to the classroom. And Fujibayashi is there. Which one? I mean, they both are, but which one are you thinking of? What kind of expression would I have on my face if I go there now? Oh, she's not there! Oh, she's going to be on a motorbike, isn't she? Wham! Bam! I am the man! Job or no job, you can't tell I'm God. Do you enjoy what you do? Okay, let's calm down with the wham bam, because I am the man. I am the YouTuber. You know, I'm going to end it on there. I'm going to end it on a glorious song. Because you know what? I know who it is. It's going to be Kyou. But I want to see how this goes. Is she going to be all casual and be like, yeah, we're fine now? Or is something else going to happen? Well, you guys have to see that in the next episode. If you want to play the game yourself and see what happens, see if it really is Kyou or if it's someone else, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, the subscribe channel this time. See ya!